Hey guys, Maria here with the TMG, and in today's video we will go over sequences and how to set them up. To create a sequence, you need to go to Aloware Classic, which means this is something an admin would do. So you would click on sequences and then new sequence. Now we can go ahead and name the sequence. That's number 2. Description if you want it. Outbound line, which line will be used to send out maybe some messages that you will be setting up for a sequence, or which line would be used for any calls that will be made, again, using the sequence that we will set up. You have the throttle. This means and will set a number of how many contacts will be processed per minute. As you can see, 20 per minute is advised. You can always do less or more, but we will stick with 20 for now. On which days it can be processed. Will it run every single day or only on during the business days? And of course, if it will run on national holidays. Here you have the day schedule. You can run it at any given time, or you will set a time range. If you click on time range, you will see a pop-up here, and you can also choose not to enroll any leads that come in outside of this time range that you will set up. You can also here select some additional options, and this is to prevent enrollment if your lead or contact is already communicating with your rep, or it did already in the past. And here they will be removed if they reply to your message, or if they were manually called by a rep. So we will select these 3 and let's say anytime. And now we can save and continue. Now the steps. When creating a sequence, you need to think about the goal that you wish to set. And we can go from there. So, what will be the goal? Will this sequence be used to solely assign maybe contacts to your ring group? Will it be used to send out messages to the new leads that came in to your Aloware account, or maybe existing leads? Will the leads be transferred to your to the user's power dialer? Will there be any tags like you can see here? What is the goal? So you need to think about that first and then set up all these steps. For example, let's say we want them to be added to a power dialer. Now you have 3 options. You have the power dialer, the progressive dialer, and the preview dialer. Now, what is the goal? Will this contact be called first, and then the dialer will look for an available user in a ring group and then connect them? Or the dialer will look for the user and then call the contact, or the contact will be just transferred to the power dialer, and once your rep or user is available, they will start dialing. So you really need to think about what the goal is and just backtrace each step in order to a sequence to function properly. Now, as you can see here, these options are grayed out. You will not have these options grayed out. This is solely, again, because we do not have any campaigns on this account, as we are using it solely for testing. But when you do create a sequence, you will have the option to select to send a message and then set up if there will be any delays. Maybe you want to send out a message right away when a lead comes in, and then wait for a week or wait for a month and then send another message. So that is the purpose of a sequence. It is automating something for you to make your life and your rep's life a bit easier and to differentiate the leads that you are working with. Now you have here the intake and triggers. Here you can, as you can see, capture leads via email, or you can set up some additional triggers as to when a specific lead comes in. So you can set it up when a contact disposition was changed, when a call disposition was changed, maybe to add an appointment trigger or a DNC. So, for example, you have a contact disposition, new opt in, and we will, you know, and we will enroll it into this sequence. We will save this one. But if a contact disposition was changed after a while and it is now connected, for example, then we will enroll it from the sequence. So, depending on, again, the goal that you are going for, you will set up these triggers for the sequence. Once you have everything set up, you will just go ahead and click on enroll contacts and maybe just go ahead and add contacts based on a line, as you can see here, based on a tag, based on disposition status, and so on. Or maybe you just want all your contacts enrolled into the sequence. Or maybe you want just a single contact. However, if you do have, as I said, a direct integration with Aloware, for example, for HubSpot, if you do have a workflow set up in HubSpot, you can always enroll your leads directly from HubSpot as a workflow step. And of course, you can enroll a whole list of contacts in a specific sequence. So, for example, you can also do that by tags. If you do, let me show you. For example, so let's see which ones. Okay, so these, as you can see, we have 13 leads that are assigned the TMG tag. So we can just go ahead and click on enroll contacts and just select the sequence that we like them to be enrolled in. And that will be it. You just selected. As you can see now, it's saying error because, as I said, we do not have any campaigns approved and we did not finish up setting up the sequence. We don't have any steps. But yeah, that would be how you would enroll contacts into a specific sequence. We will include a link for some documentation related to sequences, so you can go ahead and click on the link and take a read. And if you have any questions, we're here to help.